What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Rolling Farmlands of Michigan. And what was I gonna say? I just had it, guys. I'm so sorry. And now we're lost in the trees. Okay. Um, Something to do with planting. Oh, um, I'm starting this episode now because I want you guys to see the end of planting season. Normally I would just do one episode in planting season and then move on. But I'm trying to record more. That's not the right word. Trying to show more farming. Is that the word? I don't know. Um, well, I'm also trying to record more. Um, I'm just I get forgetful and I forget to post or upload a video, and then yeah, I forget to upload the video and post the video for that matter. Because I think episode 5 I had uploaded, and then it had been like 4 days, and then I finally posted it because I just forgot about it. So yeah, I will try and post more because people are requesting that, and I do really want to. I really do. I need to get back in the habit of doing it. So yeah. Other than planting and doing some contracts, I not much has changed on the farm really. Um, we got this guy over here. I did have to buy another thing of solu soluble salutable salut I don't know, something mixable fertilizer. That's what I'm gonna call it. For this guy, actually, he's almost done. If we just open up the mini map, he's just gotta go down and then to the left, and then he's done. And then we have a hoeing contract, and it looks like he's about to be done any second. There we go, he's done. Can go ahead and accept that contract. Badoop, badoop. That was 9 grand. Fantastic. And we're gonna buy cows this episode. If I can find the trigger, must be on this other side. Yes, it is. It's right here. Look at that. All right. So this is a beef cattle barn. We can hold 410 cows. Ooh, should we get some Highland? No, that wouldn't make sense. We're gonna start with 18-month-old. Yikes, we're not getting 250. We honestly probably should, but well, I can't even afford 100. Can I afford 50? Yes, I can. But then at that point, would it be worth even buying cows? Not really. So, I'm going to take out a loan. Who would have thunk? I am curious, what is max loan? So that is max loan at almost 1.7 million. That's a little concerning, gotta be honest. Alright, we can't do a 200. Can we go 150? So expensive. You know, we might get 6-month-old. That seems more worth the price. We're going to do that instead. Alright, so now we have $166,000. I am mildly concerned. Oh, the planter got done. And I was messing around with cows. Just gonna clean this little piece up. Missed half of it, but I don't care. Oh, I just remembered we have soybeans to sell in June, July-ish. Completely forgot about that. It's kind of why I'm planting soybeans at the moment. It's kind of what reminded me as well. I believe all of our fields are planted now. And we have 2 soybean, corn, and an oat field, and a grass field. We bought the oat field in the last episode, I believe. Alright, we will leave that there. We need to finish this contract. And I don't know exactly where it needs to go. We just open up the mini map. Yeah, it's this little area up here that the sprayer's too wide to fit through. And so it does not do what I want it to do. Alright, so we can collect that contract. That was $32,000? Wow. Alright, then we have field 14 we need to fertilize for the contract. And then we're done? Question mark? Why do I have meadow in the cow barn? How'd that happen? Alright, so that guy is off. We need to preferably take this back to the farm. Although we do still have some fertilizers left over. I'm trying to think if that field will take all of this fertilizer or not. Not actually sure. Because I do believe we need to spray herbicide in our new oat field. Let me just double check that. Yes, we do. I never got around to that in between episodes. Mainly because I was not on here. Alright, so we'll just leave that there. This is... How much fertilizer is this using? 291 liters to the hectare. Interesting. Alright, so that should be fine. Now, as it's been a couple days since I've been on here, I don't remember how or what the ratio is for this TMR. I want to say it was like 2 silage, 2 hay, and then some straw. I think. Or 2 silage, 2 hay, and then... Two silage, 2 hay, and then the rest straw. There we go. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, I'm going to turn my help window on. Okay. So that is about 50% full. We have way too much hay in here. Good to know. This episode is not going to become cow feeding like it did the last episode. I just wanted to get rid of that hay bale there. So we're just gonna do this one mixture. And hopefully they can last a couple days. If not, we're gonna be in trouble. Alright, that did finish. Sweet. No, I fit almost that entire bale in there. Crazy. You know, I've already forgot how many cows I bought. How many did I buy? 250. Oh, good lord. Yeah, I'm I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to keep up with 250 cows. This was probably a bad idea. Alright, there's no bales out. No. Sweet. This needs to find a home. Well, this works. Alright, how many soybeans do I have? I've only got 53,000, so we can leave the trailer there. And I'm going to go start this guy off filling up. Because it takes a while. Going to work. That working? Sweet. Okay. I should probably check before we skip time a bunch. What is the best price for soybeans? Dried soybeans. $7,000. Okay. In July. Good to know. Which is actually what we need to sleep to here in a couple minutes anyway. Because that is one, when our grass is going to be ready to cut, and two, that'll be when our oats will be ready to cut. Fantastic. Fantastic. Alright, that contract is done. Let's go ahead and accept or collect that. And then we need to spray herbicide in this field. And then that will be the last thing we do in this month. Alright, we just gotta empty this thing out. Right there, looks great. And then I forgot, what did I buy? Did I buy solutable, mixable herbicide at the store? Not entirely sure. But either way, we're going to take this. Because I'm pretty sure I did buy mixable herbicide. I hope I did. Alright, what are you? It is. It is mixable herbicide. Sweet. And that filled that up. How much is in here? Okay, well, I overbought that one. Good to know. Do, 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 do. Alright, let's set this off on headlands first. Just cause. Just cause. Is that actually working? Yeah, I can see I can see it firing. Yep, we're good. And it's going down slowly. So that's working. Sweet. We have some hoeing contracts. Not doing those. I'm really concerned that we're gonna run out of food. Also, I want to see if is this connected? I don't think so. See, health, food, meadow, straw, manure, straw pellets. I don't think this pen can actually do slurry. I really don't. And I'm kind of concerned. What carbon is this? I have forgotten. I believe it's this one. Yeah. Um, I wonder if I place down a silo extension. Will that work? Not sure. I have no idea. Let's speed up time a little bit. No, it doesn't work. They don't give off slurry, which is actually kind of a good thing. So in that case, this was kind of irrelevant. Should I sell it? Hmm. I think I placed this one down. Honestly, I don't know. Lots of contracts have popped up. It's always good. Vehicle leasing costs. What am I leasing? A lot of things, apparently. Oh, I'm leasing the sprayer. Oh. The cedar is leased. I did not know that. Are you done? Doo-doo-doo. Okay, that is done. Sweet. We'll just leave that there. We don't need to take that back to the store. In fact, we can do that from the menu. Boop. And nope, not that. Alright. Fantastic. And I suppose we'll give this thing some fuel. Go ahead and repair it as well. Which I think we can just pull it in there. And then hit the button all the way over here. I hope. Repair that button. Let's repair that. Repair that. And we'll repair that. Sure. Alright, and then for the time being, we'll just leave that there. Go ahead and take this. Put it at the front of the farm so I can remember it. Remember that we gotta do that. And where's my telehandler? I'm gonna go make these pallets look a little bit prettier. And there's 2 more, it looks like. All right. This guy's gonna take a while. All right. A bit of a shorter episode today, but there wasn't much to do. So that will be it for today, guys. I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.